What's going on, guys? It's Frager here again, and that is right, we are building Original House from Rainbow Six Siege today. But before we get into that, I can see in my analytics that around 63% of you watching this video right now are not actually subscribed. So if you are part of that 63%, then do not forget to hit that subscribe button down below with notifications turned on so that you can be notified exactly when I upload. And if you guys want to interact with me outside of YouTube, then do not forget to join my Discord server linked down in the description, or you can follow me on Twitter, also linked down in the description below. But anyway, let's get right into this build. Alright, so starting out, of course, we are going to be doing the planning, and this is a step that most people tend to overlook, and it's actually very important because it allows you to get a good feel for the scale and size of the build without having to completely build the entire thing. Plus, it lets you make adjustments to the overall layout of the build without having to completely tear down sections of your build. But anyway, moving on to the building, of course we are starting out with the basement of this house, and honestly I thought I would really struggle with this garage area and the workout area, but these two areas were actually not that difficult. And as you can see, I did have a little bit of fun here in the garage with the boat on the trailer, and I decided to put a Minecraft boat on the trailer instead of just building up a replica of a real life boat. I don't know, I just thought that was kind of funny, I guess. I don't know, you guys probably think it's stupid. But anyway, for the workout room, when I first saw pictures of this, I honestly didn't even know how I was going to remake this in Minecraft, but considering that it is Minecraft, I think it did turn out pretty good. But anyway, moving on to building up the first floor, we are starting out here at the front of the building with the living room, and then we'll be moving on to the main entrance. So the living room here is a little bit bigger than it should be. I did get the scaling a little bit off, and honestly getting all the detail in the living room was very difficult to do in Minecraft because there's a lot of intricate things like furniture and stuff that's thrown across the floor. So I did as good as I could with this living room, and I think it ended up turning out alright. And then the main entrance is really not much to talk about here. There's just a staircase, that's about it. And then moving on to the kitchen, this was one that I thought I would struggle with a lot, but it ended up actually being a lot easier than I thought it would be, and it ended up looking pretty good in the end. Now all that's left for the downstairs is just this little dining room area and like an office thing. Now moving on to the second floor, we are starting off at this stairwell here that spans the entire height of the building, and we will be building up this kid's bedroom first. And I think this room actually turned out the best out of all of the rooms, to be honest with you. It might just stand out to me because it is a little more unique than some of the other buildings, but I think it turned out really good. Now moving on to the master bedroom, and this is where it's pretty obvious that some of the scaling is off. As you can see, the closet is way smaller than it should be, and this master bedroom in general was pretty difficult to build, mainly because that entrance is on a diagonal. But then moving on to the master bathroom here, this master bathroom's a little bit smaller than it should be, so it's pretty obvious again that some of the scaling here is off. And then for the second floor, all that's left here is this construction room. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, but it looks kind of like a construction site. And I know this room is supposed to be brick, but if I would have changed the walls to brick, that would have shown up in the outside of the house, and that would have looked really bad, so I had to keep them white. And then all that's left for the house is just the roof, and there's the house fully complete. Now moving on to the outside of the house, we are first starting off with this entranceway to the house. And this entranceway is a little bit smaller than it should be. It honestly should extend back towards the road here a little bit further, but considering that, I do think it turned out pretty good in the end. And then moving on to the side of the house, we're just going to be building up the garage area with the driveway and stuff. So there's not really a whole lot going on here. And then the back of the house, I did kind of struggle with this back part a little bit. And honestly, I'm not super happy with how it turned out. Mainly this main gazebo area. I really wasn't able to figure out exactly what was going on here because, to be honest with you, the documentation on this map is really not that good. And I don't play Rainbow Six Siege, so I was never able to actually play this map, but considering that, I think it turned out alright. Now, I did get a little bit lazy here at the end, and instead of building up custom trees, I just decided to plant the default Minecraft trees here, and they look alright. I probably could have done a better job doing custom trees, but it's whatever. But anyway, let's go see the results. Alright guys, there it is. There is original house built in Minecraft. So of course, if you did enjoy this video, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below. And if you guys have any suggestions for maps I should do in the future, then do not forget to leave a comment. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go, so I'll see y'all next time.